watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list for us tonight is the weather. Storms in Monroe County led to some flooded roadways in Madisonville. City's police department posting this photo on social media, warning residents about standing water on the roads. This is a photo of Isbell Road near Madisonville Health and Rehab. Remember, use extra caution when traveling after a storm. So let's find out what we're in for as far as later on tonight. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers. Ken, how are things shaping up for us?
Bo, the sunshine we had this afternoon, as mentioned yesterday, not really a good thing because it kind of added more fuel to the atmosphere. And I still think between now and, say, 9, 10 o'clock, there's an opportunity for some isolated, stronger storms. Sweatcast showing sticky to tropical conditions for just about everybody across the board. And look at the clouds getting much darker. Cumberland County and Crossville, we're looking west here atop City Hall. And you can see just how dark it is. It's this band of rain that's making its way eastward. A few isolated cells popping up as well. There's one right on the Morgan-Cumberland County border. And then we have this weakening severe thunderstorm warning. Putnam County expires here in just 1 minute. They're not going to reissue that. But we'll keep an eye on cells like this one that's just crossing over into Morgan County, moving north and east. Hail's probably our biggest impact for some of the storms that do develop this evening. And then overnight, things get a little bit quieter briefly because rain chances ramp back up. Early morning, a break towards midday, and then late afternoon, evening, they ramp up once again. And some of the afternoon storms like today could be strong to severe. I'll talk more about the timing of those, what we can expect from them, and then what's in store the rest of the week. We're not done with our rain chances just yet, Bo.
All right, Ken, thank you very much. Next on the Big 7, we turn to the latest on yesterday's deadly South Knoxville house fire. It claimed the life of a 3-year-old girl. Yesterday afternoon, several children were trapped in the basement of a Linland Avenue home. Fire crews later told us one of the 4 children died. The other 3 were taken to the hospital. Fire investigators were back on the scene today looking at the charred home. Crews say it was a difficult call, not just physically, but emotionally as well.
It was difficult for us to get it out. It was very hot yesterday. Our guys worked very hard, so they had a lot of work to do. But once the scene was over, that's kind of when it starts to set in, and that's when you realize this was really bad. And it takes time to process that. You know, all of our folks will live with this scene for the rest of their career, probably the rest of their lives.
After tough situations like this, fire department members sit down and talk about what happened and what they went through. They have not had their debrief yet on this fire, but we are told they will this week. Next on our list, a Rocky Top woman now pleading guilty to killing an 83-year-old man during a robbery. The Anderson County DA says Christy Comer stole from J.C. Copeland back in 2018 to purchase meth. Authorities say Copeland's body was later found hidden under his porch. It is believed he was strangled. The DA says that Comer admitted she killed the 83-year-old because she thought he would be an easy target. We're told one of the items she stole from him was a DVD player that she sold for $10 worth of drugs. After she pled guilty, Comer was sentenced to life in prison plus 20 years. Next on the 7, the state will seek the death penalty for the 2 people suspected in a McMinn County quadruple murder. This is according to 10th Judicial District Attorney General Stephen Crump. You may remember the case against Curtis Smith and Jasmine Hall from last September centered at a home along County Road 60 in the Riceville community. It was there that Trevon Hall, Skylar Hahn, Jesse Dupree, and Brandy Harris were killed, and a 10-month-old went missing. At the time, the McMinn County Sheriff said there was some kind of custody dispute before the deadly shooting. That child, by the way, was later found safe. Smith and Hall each face first-degree murder charges. We'll, of course, continue to follow this case closely for you. And next on the Big 7, just days after stepping into his new role as the Knox County Schools Superintendent, Dr. John Reiswick is already making changes. According to a recent press release, Knox County Schools will soon be dedicated to 4 new priorities: excellence in foundational skills, providing great educators in every school, career empowerment and preparation, and finally, success for every student. But those 4 priorities are not the only announcements that were made today. Reiswick made it clear the school district he has spent several years in is not broken. Instead, it's going under a realignment of sorts. Part of that so-called realignment is the addition of at least 10 new positions, 5 of which are assistant superintendents. They will all be responsible for overseeing a part of the district's operations.
We may not have had a person who was kind of in charge of that. We might have had kind of a group of people or different people over different parts. This is really about realigning the district. You know, the district wasn't broken. You know, this is really more about taking a good district and trying to make it and improve it and make it even greater.
Along with the new assistant superintendents, Knox County Schools will soon be divided into 5 regions with a team assigned to each one. Each team will have a regional director and regional supervisor who will report to Ryswick. Now, they will all work to make sure each school has a chance to voice its needs and receive individualized resources instead of a one-size-fits-all solution. We have a deeper look at how Dr. Ryswick plans to move forward with the 5 new districts on WATE.com, so check it out there. Next on the Big 7, higher gas prices impacting everyone across Tennessee right now. That includes state agencies that are now scrambling to find money in their budgets to keep their vehicles running. Overnight, we saw an additional 6 to 7 cent increase in our state average, according to AAA. A gallon of gas now up to about $4.57 here in Tennessee. We're still about 30 cents below the national average, but both consumers and companies are feeling the impacts. And so are state agencies. Bob Williams is the Assistant Commissioner of Vehicle and Asset Management for the Tennessee Department of General Services. They oversee a fleet of 7,000 state vehicles, including things like THP cruisers and prison buses. In the last year, Williams says the department's fuel costs have increased about 63% as gas prices rise.
So it makes my budget go up considerably. And so we have to be in a lot of communication with the legislative body and with the finance administration to make sure there's enough funds to cover the cost.
Williams says to combat high fuel prices, they've been cutting down on unnecessary travel and making use of online meetings and communication. Thus far, there's been enough cash in the pot, but if gas prices continue on like they're doing right now, that all could change. Well, next on the Big 7, lifeguards at the Oak Ridge Outdoor Municipal Pool saved a child who nearly drowned over the weekend. Officials with the city say this happened Saturday. Now, we're told the child had been in the water for an unknown amount of time. When lifeguards pulled the 5-year-old out, she wasn't breathing. The lifeguards immediately initiated CPR. After 3 rounds, the child coughed up water and was able to breathe on her own once again. She was taken to East Tennessee Children's Hospital for further evaluation.